I'm looking around here, and I think when we first got here, I was telling Jeff, man, it's pretty somber in there right now, and it's kind of quiet, and maybe it's because of the heaviness of maybe not this conference coming together, but let that go. This is amazing, right? I have to give props to Anakbayan in here, hands up, for putting this all together, because this is the opportunity that all of you guys are waiting for. When we set this up, this was the moment, very similar like this. We didn't have much. We didn't have much going for us. All we had was our individual backgrounds. We needed something, somebody, to pull together. A leader. You guys are all leaders in here. And we talk about this all the time. You know, the best thing about being a leader is you can be, you have two things going for you. You have optimism and you have ignorance. Because if you knew how hard it was, you wouldn't do it. If we knew how hard it was to pull off this conference, we wouldn't do it, right? And when we pulled this off, I think we were at this stage where it was like, we're just walking around aimlessly, but we had this drive to be connected. We didn't, like Joe said, we didn't have shirts with, you know, fraternity letters or organizations, but we were walking around, we were seeing Mecha, we were seeing GLBA, we were seeing Hawaii Club, we were seeing all these groups, right? And the important word about the Alliance is, it is that. Not amongst the Filipino community, but amongst everybody. This isn't just our problem, but we do have a say, and we do have an opinion, and that's the platform I think that FASA gave us. And when I showed up on campus, I was about to leave after the second month, to be honest with you, because I just didn't have the support group there. But we had a connection through Bremerton, because Joe sought me out because I was from B-Town, and he picked me up. Ow! I get emotional because it's this moment, right now. It's at these critical moments that you decide what is next. What are you going to do? Okay? And he picked me up. And then it grew to this. I became a part of that shirt right there. FASA. You know, we had something. It was like, because the shirts represent something to me because it's all about what we were all searching for. It was the identity. Unified identity about coming together, kind of one cause, one voice, and just shoving it through. I mean, that's why I brought the shirts here. To be honest with you, I don't be putting on these shirts late at night and be dancing around the house and anything like that. I have a space in my closet that I stack up these shirts that I don't see every day, but I know it's there. And it reminds me, I'm a Kuya, and I'm from FASA. But beyond that, when I was lost, it brought me back to my identity. It reminded me that, okay, my pops and my mom were in the Philippines. My mom was a hairdresser. My dad was chasing tennis balls on a court. And he saw, for his brothers and sisters, that the only way out was to join the Navy. And so he left and joined the Navy to be steward, to clean shoes, to work in the kitchen, so that he can start a new life. He decided. You need to decide what is next. You don't know how hard it's going to be, but you know you got to do something. So he signed up. He left my mom for 2.5 years to just shine shoes, right? So then when he got here, my mom showed up with barely no English in Virginia, not knowing anybody, right? And they started the life. They started this legacy. All of us, we're here because somebody before you made a decision to push us forward. You have the opportunity to go after a degree right now because someone decided, no, I'm gonna take it upon myself to learn, right? So from there, in the Virginia, this is what's beautiful about being Filipino, right? We seek each other out when it's a time of need. And so we came together. They came together. They had other Filipinos from around the state, East Coast, whatever, joined. They drove 2 hours just to have dinner. It was that type of thing. And I have to say, NWFASA was that. We were in Pullman. We had nothing going for ourselves, but we wanted it. And we knew there was a reason. I think this is so relevant right now. You guys have that moment. And not to say that the conferences and all the past had something lacking, but this is the chance. You guys are all leaders here. This is a leadership conference. And with that, you got to provide the vision. Everything else will come into place. A leader will provide the vision, and everything will come into place.